family started their day early in the morning. At 3:45, Ibu Adeng has already woken up by the sound of the rooster. She continues to cook meals for breakfast and lunch for the whole family. They only have simple choice of meals every day. Other than vegetables that they took from their own garden, they both salted fish only once a week. Pak Adeng started the day by drawing water from the well behind their house. The family used the well water for everyday use, including washing, drinking, and cooking. The toilet is situated next to the well, where they have a very simple open-air bathroom. The location of tea plantation is not always easy. They have to walk at least 2 kilometers from their house, where the road conditions sometimes very hard to reach.
Pabrik itu cukup jauh sekali, lagi kalau zaman sekarang kan harus ada lamaran, harus ada lulusan sekolah, dan banyak juga memang di sini petani macam-macam Pak Haji itu yang punya sayuran-sayuran memang banyak di sini, tapi saya lebih senang pilih pemetik daun teh dikarenakan kebanyakan ini sistemnya borong, bukan bekerja harian gaji tetap, bukan. Jadi ada lebihnya, kadang-kadang ada lebihnya gitu dari harian. Itu saya senangnya, lagi kalau lagi metik begini sama teman-teman ini bisa curhat, kerjanya nggak bisa, tidak usah fokus tapi pendapatannya lumayan gitu. Cuaca lagi begini cerah, bercanda sama teman-teman begitu, itu kesukaannya. Kalau menghadapi itu udah mau gajian juga, itu lebih dari suka lah, itu bisa untuk bayar utang. Yang dua lagi ini ke depan bisa hidup seperti layak seperti orang-orang yang di kota gitu, punya pendidikan. Itu harapan saya yang ke-1 untuk menyekolahkan anak saya, dan saya juga tidak mungkin kerja terus memetik daun teh di sini, mungkin
lama makin tua
baru bisa menyisihkan
cita-cita aja
ternak ayam lah sedikit sama kambing punya orang gitu saya untuk kedepannya itu. Ini cuma ke puskesmas saja, nggak ada dari perusahaan gitu, kecuali santunan udunan dari teman-teman. Misalnya bapak ini sakit, biayanya 50.000, nah dikasih sama teman-teman begitu. Kalau di sini diare sama flu gitu. Keburukannya kalau sudah diserang tawon, itu pernah ini si ibu ini.
Karena saya diserang tawon itu
sampai beberapa
sayang.
puluh biji itu sakit nih, bukan main waktu kerja di sini.
Semua saya di ilmu
kebun sini.
Yang semua situ. Makan obat aja beli itu puskesmas.
Ini ada yang sakit, berapa kan dibutuhkan seharusnya 25, tetapi ada yang sakit, ada yang hajatan, kan menjadi pikiran bapak begitu ya, nggak ada carian lagi, cuma dari sini kan seadanya di sini, tetapi ada yang membantu kan, Pak Haji itu membantu kan, kalau kelamaan kemarau kan dibantu oleh pinjaman Pak Haji kan, oleh bapak juga begitu untuk karyawan kan, beras secukupnya.
There are only around 60 tea pluckers from the village that Pak Adeng lives in. Only some are called to pack tea at one time. They became tea plucker because they live near to it. Since the tea plantation supervisor lives close to their house, they only submit their names to the supervisors to have a job. Meanwhile, Pak Abah, the supervisor, is working for Haji Yusuf, the biggest tea farmer in the area. Wawan Rahmawan is one of Chakra facilitator. Every day he makes a trip to different tea plantation and give counseling to the tea farmers and tea pluckers.
Ya pertokoan lah gitu ya. Ya kalau dukanya ya kalau ibaratnya ngontrol ke arah yang jauh gitu kan, lewat hutan gitu kan, seperti kendala di masalah kendaraan ya, motor mogok, rantai pegat itu. Nah itulah kadang-kadang sampai kan yang punya kebun bisa nggak ibaratnya kepangalengan jam sekian ibaratnya teh udah metik ada penyemprotan pulang ibaratnya hampir jam 5 setengah 6 kan gelap gitu ya. Nah, paling kebetulan kalau gitu ya walaupun takut gitu ya daripada tidur di hutan ya pulang aja walaupun jauh gitu.
Pak Rashid is one of the tea farmers who is under the supervision of Wawan Rahmawan.
Kalau hortikultura karena fluktuasi harga naiknya lah bukan main, turunnya juga bukan main. Kalau bertani teh masalahnya satu kali tanam bisa hidup selama 100 tahun teh. Penyemprotan no problem karena kita nyemprot itu dengan botani yang ada di daerah kita seperti ini, pohon suren, daunnya itu bisa dipakai penyemprotan dan ramah lingkungan.
Chakra actually required the farmers to use special clothes to spray, but the farmers only use regular raincoat as a replacement. The farmers are reluctant to wear it because they say it is uncomfortable and hot during the day.
Mau sebaik mungkin teh Indonesia itu tanpa kimia. Saya mengharapkan sekali ya sebagai pihak Cakra dan pihak ETP itu eksis gitu bekerja sama di dalam melaksanakan program saya yang ingin teh Indonesia itu sebagai non kimia gitu, nggak pakai kimia gitu.
Tea pluckers have to walk from the tea plantation to the shelter. The access to shelter is not always good or flat. Sometimes they even have to climb up and down a hill. They have to walk through vegetables farms, across the rivers, on stony and muddy passage, with heavy load on their shoulders. While waiting for weighing process, the tea plucker use their time to have a rest and have a lunch together. This is where they can socialize with one another, talking about their daily activities or sharing their experiences. They prepare their meals from home that they have already cooked earlier in the morning. The weighing process will determine on how much a tea plucker will be paid. For 1 kilogram of tea, they will receive 400 rupiah. For one-time plucking before lunchtime, they can collect from 18 to 80 kilograms, depends on the strength they can carry. All will be recorded as the basic of their salary, which will be distributed on the 1st and 16th every month. In average, a farmer can earn around 500,000 rupiah per month. In low season, if their skills are not required at the tea plantation, they earn even less than that. After weighing process, the tea will be transported to the factory. It takes about 1 hour from the shelter to the factory. The truck does not go only to one shelter, but to several shelters. After the tea leaves are transported to the factory, they have to through a process required by the factory to ensure the quality and quantity matches their requirements. Going back home after plucking the tea, the Adeng family did not stop there. They have to feed goat and chicken at home. The goat is actually does not belong to them, but to a neighbor who put the caretaking to Pak Adeng. As a reward, Pak Adeng will get the calf when the goat reproduce. As the sun sank in the west, the tea plucker could finally have a rest. As today is over, tomorrow there will be another day of hope with leaves in their hands.
قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة